man with a gun came up to his table and demanded the jewelry he was wearing. Witnesses say Rock argued with him. They say the robber shot him several times, removed his valuables, ran outside, and got away in a waiting car. Rock later died at a hospital. He was 30 years old. Detectives were looking at surveillance video to see if they could identify the suspect.
It is not only celebrities and famous people being targeted. He says the ordinary person should also be monitoring their social media. If you go somewhere lavish, if you want to show something expensive, he says post it at a later date, not while you're at the location.
Bass says she's been the victim of a burglary at her home. Bass says someone broke in last night and stole 2 guns from her house. According to a statement released by her campaign, those firearms were secured and properly stored, but they also were the only things taken from the home.
Man, as we see more details come out in the PNB Rock situation, to where we see, man, he was moving reckless, man. These people been blaming the old lady, blaming his girl, and you know what I'm saying, but PNB Rock had a lot of personal situations going on, man. He had a lot of back and forth going on, man. You gotta look at it, man. When you dance with the devil, you don't never know how it's gonna turn out, man. You know what I'm saying? Life get real, man. It's real out here. Some people, man, they mind is low, man. They IQ is low, man. The things they wouldn't do is low level, man. You know what I'm saying? They glamorizing the shooter. They look at the shooter like the big dog. I want my young brothers to know the shooter is the lowest man on the totem pole, man. He a worker. He got to work for somebody. He ain't the boss. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to pay attention to what's going on in this PNB Rock situation, and he portrayed himself in a certain way. Even though he marched and he was walking himself in the business sense and taking care of business, you got to realize the image you portray is what's going to make what happen to you. Just like when King Von got down with Quando Rondo, by him having the image of being a shooter and having them bodies on his reputation, that caused a person to feel as if you have to be took down because that's what you're going to do to me. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, this PNB Rock situation, man, a lot of details emerging to where he had a lot of bad aura going around anyway, you know what I'm saying? And they saying that he dropped his location as well. So, and then they got a video floating around on the internet where this one guy was threatening him and trying to steady asking him for his location. You know what I'm saying? Kept asking him for where his location and stuff like that. So if that video was that day, you know what I'm saying, that leave another area to explore. But look at the game. Look at the frame of mind that person had to be in to steal that chain and do that, to hit that lick, man. How are they living? You know what I'm saying? To be able to put their life on the line and sacrifice their life for a chain. But y'all better pay attention because the mayor of California ain't safe either. The mayor of LA. You know what I'm saying? The mayor of LA, guess what? They burglarized her home, took 2 firearms. So that's why they giving y'all all these bulletins and telling y'all don't come out there, and people trying to laugh at them and talk about why can't they keep their stuff under control as a state and stuff like that. But they got a big homeless problem out there in California. Man, it's a lot of people in poverty, man. And it's a lot of issues that city got to solve within itself, man. That's bigger than keep trying to target these senseless killings, because it's an ongoing situation that ain't gonna stop. And see, y'all gotta realize it's all going back to our mental capacity and our lack of knowledge, and the moves that we making and the things that we doing. It's reflecting on our upbringing. It's reflecting on our foundation, man. And so I feel like, you know, you can't keep on crying about where you came from. You gotta create a better way once you have seeds to create a different platform. You know what I'm saying? Give them that comfort you didn't have. Give them nice clothes and stuff you couldn't have. Let them be able to sign up for their football practice you couldn't sign up for. Go to them cheerleading camps that you couldn't go to as women. You know what I'm saying? So, man, our young brothers and our sisters as well, we got to look at the whole dynamic of where we at as a people, man. And we got to solve these issues starting at home first. Because, you know what I'm saying, PNB Rock, when I look more into him, I see that he was misled by our culture as well, in which it had me in a way of better time. So I relate to these situations, and I'm not looking down on damn brother, because we can all get caught up in our own funk, man. We can all get caught up when we at our height and we at our peak, man. And you know what I'm saying, we getting a certain recognition, we feel as if we got to embody a certain thing. But we got to learn to graduate past it, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us victim of circumstances, but our circumstances can be changed by gaining more knowledge and adding wisdom to yourself in the right directions, man. Because as we can see, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no love for PNB Rock for real, because we weren't hearing about him. I just found out about this guy when this went on. And then DJ Academics, he made a lot of, he had an interview with him, and then, you know, we saw kind of more of who he was as a person and his mental, where he was at in his mind. You know what I'm saying? So when he made them statements about the record labels wasn't helping PNB Rock after he left Atlantic, like they just cut him loose. He was on his own. He was independent, and he was trying to make strides, and he was like, he didn't have context to nobody no more. Like everybody shut themselves off from him. So he was out there living in California. So it really wasn't no check-in situation really involved. It was just a matter of probably something personal he had going on with somebody, or he got caught slipping. But when we all look at it, he wasn't in his right frame of mind to be posting anything out there. And his girl should have been knowing as well, because this situation really was caused by them. You know what I'm saying? If he had that jury on, even if it wasn't about the post, you got all that jury on, and you one of the haves where it's the have-nots. You don't want to be the one to have something where everybody don't have nothing there, man. That's why when people get rich, they move on, because guess what? They don't have to watch over their shoulder as much. But trying to keep on proving you can go to the hood, you tough, you gangster and stuff like that, man, we gotta grow up and be men and get past that. Criminals vicious enough to go at the mayor, man, burglarize the mayor home. Man, you know the consequences that come behind that? And we telling rappers to get security and keep security? Man, when the officials of the state ain't safe, man, we better wake up, man. California ain't safe, man. That's why these people telling y'all don't come out there on these vacations. That's why they letting us know, man. Know what I'm saying? It ain't what you think it is. It ain't what it look like on TV. It get real out there, man. Too many people that lost their life out there for us not to open our eyes and see what's going on, man. Pop Smoke. Know what I'm saying? Them guys, man, got caught slipping, man. Nipsey Hussle got caught slipping, and he from there. So it ain't no big eyes and little U's, man. We can't even blame this on the gangs, man. It's the culture out there, man. Y'all overlooking the main problem. See, y'all seeing red and blue and orange and whatever color these hoods claim, man. But it's bigger than that, man. It's a mind thing, man. Y'all better realize a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
That there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to himself.